babes, welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shanna. If you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4 who is about to go into our 7th year of homeschooling, and I have got to get set up for summer learning. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. I don't know if you can tell, but I didn't even bother setting up the tripod. You're kind of angled at my head. So let me give you like the situation. I will probably go ahead and insert some pictures in this video. We have been on kind of like a house project thing that turned into like so much more than it should have been. It started with our yard. We have a slightly larger than average lot. So we have 5 fence neighbors. And our back neighbor, one of the largest sections of neighbor was like, hey, we need to replace the fence. It's like, oh my gosh, we really do. So that kind of jumped off this whole, we need to replace all of the fence because it is all pretty bad, but it like turned into such a thing. This process started, I am not kidding when I say in February. We had already, at the time of all of the fence stuff happening, been in contact with several companies getting quotes to replace the siding on our house. We have like the 2-story brick and then siding, and we thought it was stucco and that the stucco was getting soft, so we needed to change it. Turns out it was actually particle board that's like made to look like stucco and is as old as I am. And so it was like, ugh, desperate. So we also started the process of ripping off 2 facades of our house and then also our back wall into like our main living space, because it turned into this, well, since we're doing this, we might as well go ahead and at the same time replace the sliding door that's like 12 feet wide. It's original, it's like single pane. When we had that big freeze here, we had hung blankets over it to try to insulate because we were without power, and ice literally formed on the inside of the blanket, like inside the glass. So bad, it definitely needs to be done. So we finally started doing all of that. Here's the kicker. It is damn near June when I am filming this, and this process has taken so long. Like it took, I swear, like 8 weeks for them to even get started on the siding process, and then it took longer than you would think it should with delays. And they had to special order the doors, and we thought that was going to be like the long part of it, but it wasn't. They got here before anything else. And then like supply shortage, and we've had a ton of rain. It's like, it has been. Yeah. So as we're finishing up our school year, we have people literally in our school space. And then also I ordered all of this stuff for next year, which has come in, which is great. But like I usually, and I do this every year and I quite enjoy it. Like you kind of clean out the old and you put in the stuff for summer. And then at the end of the summer, I like to take out the summer and put in the stuff for the new year. And it lets me kind of know what I have and know what hasn't been touched enough, or, really focus on the fun stuff and stuff like that. And that has not been able to happen. This is a Tuesday. So so we did like all the fence stuff, and then we did all of the siding and the house stuff, and all of that ran over when we were finishing school and the new stuff came in. And then also we had Grandma and Grandpa come stay with us, and then my husband and I had a trip where Grandma and Grandpa were staying. So it was like, it all just ran right into another, and it's really freaking me out now. Today is a Tuesday, so I should be cleaning bathrooms. So I literally like feel like I'm drowning, and I can no longer tolerate the piles that are happening. So I am going to show you what is happening. I will probably just do like here's the before and here's the after, because I genuinely don't have the energy to do like here's everything in the middle kind of a thing. And I think you guys will understand and appreciate that. So I'm just going to kind of run down, but I need you to know that it is not good right now, but you're helping to motivate me to get it done, because I do genuinely love sharing this. Like, you know, kind of like setting up for the summer so that those things are on hand, because it's really important to me that the fun stuff from this past year doesn't get just kind of discarded and it gets like its own special focus, and we pull out some of the other stuff. And my kids have been in everything, which normally I don't allow, but this, I'm just whatever needs to happen. I also, you know what, I'm going to take you on a little walk. 1 second. Okay, I also have this entire box of stuff that I am still shelf of things that I am still trying to find a new home. If you have a reasonable offer that you would like to make me, that is great. So much good stuff, but it needs to get a second life, and I don't think that life is with us. I do have everything listed over on my Instagram, so go check that out. Okay, so now we're gonna sit on the floor for a minute. Let me change your angle. Okay, so this is the current state of affairs in my office. Isn't it terrifying? I have my cart over here because, well, it came in here when we were finishing up school, the beginning of May, and it hasn't left. I have a pile of boxes here so that I can ship things out if people buy them, because you need a box. I have this over here is my Timberdoodle unboxing that I did. It's gone absolutely nowhere. And then guys, I'm so excited. They sent me the new secular science program well, they're non-religious science to look into. So I'm going to share that soon. So excited. But I can no longer live this way. Like it is honestly getting hard to breathe. Like I'm so stressed. So it has got to go, and that is the focus of today. So let me go show you what we're working with in the other room as far as like where it's going, space, and yada yada. Okay, so look at these doors. It's hard to see because it's backlit, and I can't zoom you out anymore. Let me move you. Aren't they gorgeous? And my freshly stained fence out there, which is another thing on my to-do list that I need to finish. But look at those doors. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me show you what we are working with here, okay? Okay, unrelated to anything that we're doing, but I found this little Lazy Susan for art supplies, and I am obsessed. And you can take these off and put them back on, and I love it. And I'm gonna link it in my Amazon shop, okay? So I love it. I just love it. Okay, focus, Shanna. Okay, so this is our bar space that I don't know if you can tell, but is like real ugly. But I would like to utilize more of this space for school because it is right adjacent to our school table, which we'll talk about again in a minute. You guys know how we've set that up. So there are some things on here though that I've got to get to go away. So there's going to be that. So we've got that, and now I'm going to show you the school table. Okay, so here is our school table. You guys remember that because we made it so our babies could sit underneath. It's just an IKEA countertop that we bolted to these cabinets that we found that we liked, and we spaced it out enough we could make a little live home for the babies. Now, what we do with these, if you come down here, so this is Marilyn's cabinet, and we just store things in here. And then this is their schoolwork, and they just pull it out, and they've got bins that go in and go out. By the way, this observation game Postman, hands down, love it, super love it, love it, love it. And Imagidice is like, my kids go through cycles, so current obsession is Imagidice. I'm sorry, you can hear my big kid is practicing tap, y'all. So that's awesome and amazing, and we love it. Now, let's go check out Big Sister's cabinet. Okay, so I will also show you kind of like our backstash cabinet. Okay, Big Sister. Here, which this bin, I don't know if you guys noticed, was actually in my room over there still. Oh gosh, look at it. I'm stressed. Okay. It's gonna be fine. It's all fine. Great, it's fine. If I need to, as my little one has gotten a bit more obsessed with art, we've kind of taken over a bit more space in the kitchen. So we might utilize another cabinet that I have there. God forbid we get rid of something. No. Okay, now. Here's my white cabinet. You see how close it is? I like to utilize these shelves that you can't see. And we have all of our collection of Osmo. Guys, I got some good stuff this year. Look at this. Look at this. It's by the School Nest people who did my planner, which I haven't started using yet, that I need to set up, but I just keep buying pins. Yes, I got these for book reports and for science. So I've got those for our history because we're doing a big history project. And then look, blank on one side, lined on the other. I'm all in my Amazon shop, y'all. Okay, so I really need to just send some stuff on its merry way, but that is my goal. Here we are. I need to get this, and this is my Michael Clay Thompson down here. So I need to get moving. I need to get busy. That's the goal. Okay, so I'm going to check back in when I'm all done, and I will let you know if I was or was not successful. I hope I was successful. I made myself a protein shake so that I can get through this, okay? We can do it. We can do it. I don't know how, but we're going to do it. Let's go, friends. True confession. I'm in that stage of questioning my life's decisions because it always gets worse before it gets better. So, that. Okay, this is my box of stuff that I pulled out that is for my child who isn't there yet. So these things will go away in our box of things to come. All right, I got this whole area cleaned out, which is super nice. And then somehow the new giant stuff fits under here just barely. I don't know if you guys know this, but I think Timberdoodle puts bigger stuff in their kits every year. And I know that in the later years, there's like an aviation lesson, and I'm starting to think they send the plane. Okay, here is my little friend's cabinet, and we've just got all the fun stuff, all the stuff she still wants to do. So that's all the games and puzzles and workbooks, all the fun stuff she wants to do. Here is my big kids cabinet. Again, games, fun, art, puzzles, some other games that we have in our collection. Pattern blocks. There was a little bit more room in here, so she kind of got the miscellaneous stuff. There's our cart looking bear. And over here, we have upcoming second on the bottom. And then upcoming sixth up top, and then just kind of like family books over there. So as you can see, it's all neat and ready to go. Okay, so that took like 2.5 hours, so much longer than I'm proud to admit. I also have broken much more of a sweat than I am proud to admit, but my little space right over here is empty. I'm so happy right now. It feels so good to finally have that done because it's one of those things that has just been on my plate like since it arrived, and I just haven't been able to get it done. So it's really been stressing me out. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but like piles of things, it just physically gives me stress. So guys, I hope that that was helpful, entertaining, or informative. If it was, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. Again, I'm so glad that it's finally done. So I hope that you guys just enjoy kind of seeing this small space organization there in the middle. It got a little scary, because we don't have shelves on shelves on shelves on shelves because we don't do like a full homeschool room. You guys know that. We just have the bottom of the white cabinet, the rolly cart, the girls' cabinets, and then I have commandeered one more cabinet space under our kind of bar area. So that's it. I'm glad it's done. I feel so good having it done. It's so nice. Yeah, yay for summer. And now I'm gonna go mop the floor. Bye guys.